All right, guys, happy new year to you once again. It's your one and only Moses Obarisi. Happy new year to you. I hope you enjoyed your holiday. Happy new year to you and welcome to 2023. So today we are just going to dive deeply to the reason why we're here. We have several scholarship here today. We have scholarship opportunity or scholarship funding in the United Kingdom, that's in London, in the United Kingdom. We also have a scholarship funding opportunity in Finland. So let's go straight into it. We have both for masters and for PhD. So the first one we have on the list is the Lieutenant Colonel Henry Kirkpatrick Scholarship. Okay, let's take a look at the details. It says a bequest to the school by Lieutenant Colonel Henry Kirkpatrick, daughters Elsie and Daphne Kirkpatrick, and that funding set up scholarship for the promotion and encouragement of study in the ophthalmic section in memory of their father. So this scholarship is a kind of a memorial scholarship. So these two kids of Kirkpatrick, they did this scholarship board or scholarship agency in remembrance of their father. So let's look at the award details quickly and other necessary information that the scholarship is all about. It says award details. It says one studentship is available for the 2023-2024 academic year. This full-time 1-year studentship will cover 1. Full tuition fees for MSc in public health for eye care at the overseas fee rate, and 2. 19,500 Great Britain pound free stipend towards living cost, flight and visa cost, including the international health and surcharge. 3. 1,500 pounds towards the MSc project costs, and 4. 1,100 pounds upon successful completion of the course to be used towards attendance at the alumni workshop during the week of the graduation ceremony. So that's just a brief details about the scholarship. So you can see that it's fully loaded. It covers your funding, your flight rather, and your stipend and tuition. So you can see that it's heavy. So let's look at the eligibility. So this scholarship is open to all overseas applicants who hold an London School of Medicine and London School of Health and Tropical Medicine offer of admission for the MSc Public Health for eye care courses. Preference will be given to applicants from lower or middle income countries. Then let's see how to apply. Let's see how to apply. It said the application process has 2 steps. To be considered for the funding, applicants must meet all eligibility criteria and complete both steps outlined below by the scholarship deadline of 23:59 BST on Sunday 16th April 2023. So the deadline is quite fast, so you can put in a lot of work between now and that time to be considered. So that's the deadline, 16th of April. Then step 1, remember as in the application is in 2 phases. So let's look at the step 1. It says submit a 2023-2024 application to the MSc Public School of Health for eye care. That is the London School of Health and Tropical Medicine. Now you submit an application to them for them to consider you for an admission, and your application should include the following documents, such as your references and other necessary documents that will be needed for admission. You should submit all of such. Then the next is the applicant offered admission into a London School of Health and Tropical Medicine MSc program must provide evidence that they meet the London School of Health and Tropical Medicine English language requirements before they can begin their studies. Applicants for this funding should be able to show that they have taken steps to meet these requirements, such as organizing a date for the test by the time this award is being shortlisted in May 2023. Please contact Romulo Fabunan if you have any questions regarding the London School of Health and Tropical Medicine English language requirements. It's applicants who have already submitted a completed 2023 application to the London's MSc Public School of Health and for eye care MSc application for study, or have been made an offer of admission for 2023-2024 London-based MSc Public Health for eye care should apply for the scholarship by completing the scholarship application, which is step 2, by submitting application by this deadline. So that's the two things. You submit an application to the London School of Health and Tropical Medicine, then after which you also submit an application to the Lieutenant Colonel Henry Kirkpatrick Scholarship Board. So let's just look at it. It says submit an online application selecting the 2023-2024 Lieutenant Colonel Henry Kirkpatrick Scholarship option from the drop-down menu. A completed 2023-2024 supplementary question form for this scholarship must be uploaded as part of this application. It is only attachment required in step 2, as applicants should have already submitted references, transcripts, CVs with their application for study. So meaning that the only thing that you will need to submit as an attachment to this scholarship while applying, while in the step 2 or the phase 2 of this application, is this supplementary question form that is over here. So this is just the question form here. So you just go through them. It's just kind of it's a question that you answer a yes and no to. Kind of you are attesting to the fact that you've agreed, or you agree to work with the terms and the condition of the scholarship board or the scholarship agency during the duration of your study. So that's what this question here in quote, that's what it simply means. Nothing more than that. So that's what it simply means. So let's continue with where we stopped. So we've looked at the deadline, and we've looked at the deadline for application for the scholarship is 16th of April 2023, and the date by which the outcome of our application will be announced is on or before 26th of May 2023. So that's the first one that we have. That's the first one that we have in London School of Health and Tropical Medicine. So it's a fully funded scholarship which covers tuition, living stipend or living allowance. It covers visa cost for international health. It covers that's your visa and health insurance. It covers your project, that's your your thesis or dissertation. It also covers an extra £1,100 towards attendance of alumni workshop during the week of graduation ceremony. So let's move to the second one. Let's move to the second one. Okay, this second one now, this is the MRC. This is the MRC London Intercollegiate Doctoral Training Partnership Studentship. So this is a PhD funding opportunity. So it's a partnership between St. George's University of London and the London School of Hygiene and tropical medicine. So that's what that one is about. So without further ado, let's look at the details about this particular one. I believe it's also similar to the first one. However, this is a PhD, which means that it may require you to do more work. That's what is there. So let's look at it now. What is required, how to apply, and the rest of them. Okay. Okay, so student funding. It said for the duration of the award, each MRC LID studentship will provide one, tuition fees at the UKRI studentship rate. 2. Annual stipend at the UKRI studentship rate with London weighing plus. 3. Additional support for research and training. It says MRC LID studentship as set at the UKRI studentship rates. All amounts are shown at the full-time FTE rate. These are prorated for periods of registration and mode of study. Okay, fees. It said at the time application is submitted to a UK higher education institutions, a fee status assessment will be done based on regulations set up by the UK government. Each applicant is determined as a home or overseas applicant based on the assessment. Further information on the regulation used can be found on the UKCISA website. So that's just a brief listing. So let's look at what the funding covers, or let's look at the cost. It's an overseas tuition rate far from other sources of funding, e.g. alternative scholarship or bursary. This is likely to be an annual cost of approximately £15,000 to £20,000 for full-time students. Applicants should expect to be registered for 3 to 4 years full-time. Awardees may not use their UKRI student stipend or the MRC LID research and training support budget to top up fees. In order to keep within the UKRI policy on equity of opportunity, MRC LID cannot make awards to any applicants who wish to cover for the top up from personal or family funds. Okay, let's look at now the stipend. Let's look at the stipend, how much this scholarship or how much this funding covers as a stipend. They say the stipend is a tax-free living allowance. The MRC LID studentship stipend is paid at the MRC stipend rate, including the London weighing of about £2,000 per annum. Now let's look at additional support. There's an additional support here which will also cover other things such as research, travel, and conferences. It said each studentship awards include annual allowances of £5,000 towards research and research training and a support grant, and also there is an extra £300 towards travel and conferences. So that is an extra support that this funding covers towards this doctoral scholarship. So you can see that it's quite huge. It's quite huge. Below here, you say students from low and middle income countries are encouraged to apply, or they are more kind of they'll be given more preference towards this in this funding or scholarship opportunity. So that's for that at those are the two key ones that we have at the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. So we are now leaving the UK. Now let's proceed to Finland. So Finland, here we come. Okay, the Finland now. This is a bachelor degree studies in Swedish. Master's degree in English. So this is GBSN scholarship for students from developing countries. It's a GBSN scholarship for students from developing countries. What is the GBSN network? It said with a growing network of over 120 leading business schools on 6 continents, Global Business School Network foster cross-border networking, knowledge sharing, and collaboration both within the network membership and with the border business education and developing countries. It's a Hanken offers scholarship for students from developing countries as a member of the GBSN network. The GBSN Premium Scholarship includes 1. Full tuition fee for a 2 years equivalent to €12,500 per year. 2. €8,000 per year for living expenses. So you can see that this scholarship is quite it's mouth-watering, or it's I would say it's heavy. It's a number of scholarship per year is just 2 scholarship per year. That's what this scholarship covers. So let's look at the countries that are eligible, or candidates from which countries that can apply for this scholarship. So we have Afghanistan, Brazil, Cambodia, China, Colombia, Egypt, Ghana, India, Kenya, Lebanon, Mexico, Morocco, Nigeria, Peru, Philippines, Pakistan, South Africa, Tunisia, and Turkey. So these are a list of countries from which students from these countries can actually apply for this scholarship. So it's an international scholarship, or it's a scholarship for international students to say. So you can see that's a brief one over there at the Hanken University in Finland. So there is not much details. The program is rendered in English. So you select any program you wish to study, then you choose you apply with application documents. That's the needed application documents. And after you apply with the needed application documents, you also submit an application to this scholarship board through the university. So let's look at the application period now. And okay, the application period or the application window. It's how to apply. It says here are a few info on how to apply to master's degree studies in English at Hanken. It said there are 2 application rounds available. One, main period round, open to all Hanken master's programs, open for all applicants holding bachelor's degree. And this one, admission results published by the end of March. Application period, 30th of November 2022 through 18th of January 2023 at 15:00 GMT plus 2. Okay, then the rolling application round, that's the subsequent or the application phase 2 round. I said open only to humanitarian logistics, international strategy and sustainability marketing and management programs. It said open to applicants holding bachelor's degree or master's degree obtained outside Finland. Higher admission requirements than in the main session round. Admission results published within 3 weeks. The application period of this one is between 1st of November 2022 through 28th of April 2023 at 15:00 GMT plus 2. So what do you do now, or what is the next thing is you put in an application to the Hanken University, and under scholarship and funding you select the GBSN scholarship route as a means or as your funding opportunity or as your choice of funding opportunity. And if your eligibility, your application, you are able to convince the scholarship board enough, believe you me, you're already there, and what else? You're there. So that's it in the first one in Finland. So this now brings us to the end of number 3. So let's go over to number 4 at the Tampere University in Finland also. Okay, it said the Tampere University. It said Tampere University seeks to recognize high achieving, motivated students. Tampere University Scholarship Program is intended for students who are required to pay tuition fees in bachelor's degree and master's degree offered programs in English. Finland scholarship is available for students applicant for master's programs. So let's look at the further details. It says scholarship available at admission. It says Tampere University tuition fee scholarship awarded at admission cover 100% of the tuition fees for the program duration. The program duration is 1, 3 years for bachelor's degrees, 2 years for master's degrees, 3 5 years if the study right is granted for both a bachelor and a master's degree. Then let's look at further details. Still under the scholarship, it's a Finland scholarship awarded by Tampere University are part of the National Finland Scholarship Program. Applicants to a master's degree program are eligible to apply. Finland scholarship are awarded at the Tampere University to the most merited applicants in each master's program. Finland scholarship covered the program tuition fee for the first year of studies and include a €5,000 relocation grant paid to the student's Finnish bank account after the student has arrived in Tampere and started studies at Tampere University. So you can see that this scholarship is another huge one again, just like the others that we just rode past before we got here. So you see that €5,000 as relocation allowance. That's a huge amount that can actually serve you a lot. Okay, so in addition, Tampere University awards a Tampere University tuition fee scholarship for a second year of studies to all recipients of the Finland scholarship. The scholarship covers 100% tuition fees in the second year of studies. So you can see that this scholarship is a very, very, it's a heavy, in quote, scholarship opportunity, scholarship that covers your relocation and also 100% of your tuition. Maybe your living allowance and health insurance may not be something that will actually have to take a lot. But let's continue. Let's look at other details that this scholarship covers. It's an early bird offer. It's in addition to scholarships, an early bird offer is available at the admission to all fee-paying students, excluding students who have been awarded a temporary tuition fee scholarship or Finland scholarship at admission. The early bird offer gives a 50% reduction on the program tuition fee during the first year of studies. Okay, this section is talking about students who are not on a scholarship. Okay, so let's see how you can apply for this scholarship. This scholarship is to be considered for the temporary university tuition fee scholarship for Finland or the Finland scholarship. You must apply for the scholarship as part of your application for admission during the application period for admission. For applicants into master's programs, the application starts on 7th of December 2022 and it ends on 11th of January 2023 at UTC at 1500 UTC plus 2. For applicants to the bachelor's program, the application period begins 4th of January 2023 at 800 UTC plus 2 and ends 18th of January 2023 at 1500 UTC plus 2. You apply for the temporary university scholarships and Finland scholarships with the same online application you use to apply for admission at the studyinfo.fi. To apply for the scholarships, you'll be asked to indicate which scholarship you wish to apply for. If applicable, describe in writing in a scholarship application letter on the application form the academic qualification which supports your merit-based scholarship application and your motivation for applying for the temporary university scholarship, maximum of 3,500 words. Note, no additional attachments are required for the scholarship application. So you see that this scholarship, all what you required is that since a merit-based scholarship, you have to write a letter of motivation, and all of this you apply for everything once during your application to this during your application to the temporary university for this program. So you can see what is that's a very important note that you should take note of, or very important thing that you should take note of. Okay, it said when applying for scholarship for bachelor's programs, you'll be asked to place the temporary university study options. You'll be asked to place it for admission in order for your preference, your scholarship application. If it's possible to receive one scholarship application, specify it that on bachelor study options at temporary university. Scholarships are awarded on the basis of application information. and the scholarship application letter to the most successful and motivated applicants in each study option. In your scholarship application letter, you'll be asked to describe your interest and motivation in studies in the study options you apply for admission to. In case you are admitted and qualify for a scholarship in several temporary university bachelor study options, you only receive a scholarship offer in the study option which is the highest in your order of preference among the study options which you qualify for a scholarship. Please note that admission studies is a separate process. Admission to studies is a separate process, and you may still be admitted to more than one study option, and the early bed is available in the study options in which you do not receive a scholarship offer. Okay, what this is saying now in essence is that, what this is saying in essence is that while putting in your master's degree application, you may not be, your scholarship, you will not just be requested to fill only one course or only one discipline. You may be required to fill maybe minimum of 2, 3, 4, 5, as maybe up to about 5 or 6. So when the scholarship board are selecting, you may not be chosen for one particular course, but instead you may be chosen for another course. So that's what is there. That's what is being stated or explained there. So you may not necessarily be chosen for the first course that you selected. You may just be chosen for the second one. However, if you are lucky enough, you can also get selected for your main course, which can fall or happen to be the number one on your preference list. So guys, let's look at that's a brief one over there. So let's look at admission requirements. Or the I think let's look at okay. Now as usual, Finland is not an English-speaking nation. They speak a language known as Finnish. So what you do is that Finland usually request a proof of English language proficiency, which will either be TOEFL, IELTS, or Cambridge Advanced English. So these are the three that Finland universities, majority of Finland university, we usually request for their English taught programs. Even their non-English taught programs, they will usually request this English language proficiency. So if while applying for this scholarship, ensure you have your English language proficiency, ensure you have them intact, ensure you have them in place, so that your application will be swift one. It will be a swift one. So that's it, guys. That's a short one over here from me to you. I wish you success in your application. So do not forget, please like this video, click the like button, subscribe to this channel, and as usual, I will continue doing my best to bring in you more scholarship updates, more funding opportunities in Europe, in Asia, in America, Africa, and the rest of the world. We'll try my best to be bringing you back to back and for funding opportunities for your overseas studies. Once again, I'm your host, your friend in the School of International Studies. I'm a researcher, I'm a video editor, I'm a fitness instructor, I'm also a forex trader. So guys, please like this video and I'll see you in the next one. I'm Moses Obarisi.